Well, dear, you know how I like to poke fun at therapy and people who spend their time confessing to the experts, and I know that for some people, counseling does them some good. I will not deny that. But really, the therapists are having a hell of a time keeping their clients as they leave them in droves to determine their own fates rather than trusting in these expensive, unproven, and in my view, unreliable solutions to what I believe are, by and large, existential issues which every human faces. Now, I say all that because I've just discovered, and we have an email to back this up, yet another condition that the therapeutic crowd is trying to pass off on the unsuspecting, and that is the condition known, or soon to be known, if they have their way, as relationship OCD, or relationship obsessive compulsive disorder. Now, in my view, I don't ask anybody else to share this, but in my view, the fraudsters are at it again, labeling basic human... Well, let me read a definition of what they're attempting to sell. Here it is. Let's see. It's ROCD is a form of obsessive compulsive disorder where the compulsions, like constantly asking whether a partner really means it when they express love, can end up fulfilling the insecure obsessions and drive the partner away. In other words, so-called ROCD sufferers are constantly on the lookout for signs their partners are cheating on them. And no matter how hard the partner tries, they just can never convince them of their fidelity and loyalty. Now, Mia, the interesting thing about this newly designated disorder is that if you don't know you have ROCD, and you go into therapy because of your general anxieties, you're actually more likely to screw up your relationship because of the constant introspection and analysis that happens in therapy.
Well, that's one of the problems of labeling things. The moment we label something, what do? That's what humans are. We are basically all labeled in different categories, right?
Yeah,
the high,
that's right.
The middle, the low classes. And then you act upon what they labeled you, because very few are able to see outside of the box. Even though I have a label, I don't have to hang to the label that somebody calls me. As long as I don't feel I am that way, who really cares?
Yeah, right.
It's all in between you and the relationship that you have with the planet and with God. So a lot of times, you never really thought about, and if somebody says you are ROC or whatever they call.
Yeah, ROCD.
Yeah, ROCD. Then I'm going to think, oh, really? I am an ROCD. Oh, I guess I am. If you really think about it, look.
Yeah,
yes,
right.
I call you 20 times a day. I'm constantly looking at my phone to see what's the next message you send me. And you don't really love me because you didn't give anything to me. Or you didn't give me a new dress. You didn't give me this. You didn't take me anywhere. So which kind of love is that? And we measure love by things.
Yes, we do.
By
how much
things
we got,
that we
right?
get. So we are so confused about everything. The last thing we need is another label to confuse us even more.
So, we
need to make things simple.
I think it's true of all labeling and psychoanalysis as well, because I think ultimately for a lot of people, it makes the situation worse, because not only are you constantly looking into the past and searching for reasons and people to blame.
But, on the other hand, some people like labeling, and they like to be called things so they can identify with a group.
Yes.
I'm going to look for the other ROCD over there. Let's all be together. Okay, we are the woman that belong to this group. What can we do?
Right, we're all ROCD and we can hang out together. So it's
we have something in common.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, men are very, we are all labeled by certain things. If you're a doctor, you're going to act like the doctor. If you are a salesman, you're going to act that way. And everybody looks at you, even in your days off, to perform what you are. And that's the problem of labeling. They forget that beyond, a label that everybody puts on us, we have something much greater than that we have lost. And that's where the essence of man is now.
Yeah, but
lost because we forgot the things that makes us happy, like the books, and the things the few simple things in life we have forgotten. And that's what it needs to be brought back to people.
Yeah, I think
we are kind of lost souls in one sense.
Well, and we are lost. And we've spoken in several shows about how, our uncles and the wise old aunts used to be the people we go to. We've lost that connection, and now we go to
because also we
therapies,
lost the family.
Right?
Family are not the same anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Your mother, it can be your grandmother, it can be your aunt, it can be a completely stranger. You have 3 different sisters from 5 different fathers.